All right, also new tonight, how about some good news? A Davenport elementary school was trying to raise some donations for a trivia night fundraiser. So back in December, the team at Eisenhower Elementary PTA sent messages out to groups across the country, hoping just a few would respond. But they ended up with an overwhelming and even international support. Here to explain is Matthew Golden, a parent with the Eisenhower PTA. Matthew, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
All right, what were you hoping for in terms of donations or responses?
Well, we started local and just trying to get stuff to fill baskets. We were hoping to just get gift cards, a couple of wine, fillers, and going from there, we were just trying to do your typical PTA fundraiser where auction some baskets off and have a fun event.
Okay, so you guys just shot in the dark, just send out a bunch of messages to anybody. I want to get to that in a second, but first of all, what were you raising money for?
So our PTA right now is raising money just for a general fund. We're trying to support our teachers as best we can. We're trying to provide as much as we can for field trips, and our school is going to go through some renovations in a couple of years, so we're hoping to also be able to assist with that as much as we can.
Okay, so you have your Trivia Night fundraiser in January. It already passed. But take me back. You send out these messages in December, and then the responses start coming in. Who is getting back to you guys?
So we had started local, and from there, we decided that after talking with the River Bandits and the Storm, that why not try a few of the other minor league teams around the country. And within 45 minutes of an email to a bunch of minor league teams, we heard back from a Utah hockey minor league team who was like, yeah, cool, where do we send stuff? And we, from there, got a few more responses from teams, and so then we jumped up to the big leagues, and we received responses from the Phillies, the Twins. We hopped over to the NFL. We got stuff from the Raiders, the Bears, and we found that the sports teams were so excited to help, but then we thought, why not jump into the educational field? And we ended up getting responses from museums and zoos and national parks from all across the country. We had stuff from Yosemite, which was super cool. It's a place I've always wanted to go, and it felt kind of like we had a little piece of that coming here. We got stuff from art museums, and it was just one of those things that every single day you'd walk in the front office and there's something coming from somewhere else.
Yeah, you guys are getting like 1 or 2 packages every single day. What was going through your mind when you were getting all of these things?
I realized pretty early on that it was something kind of special because when we had started local, we were having fun with it, and then we realized that you send an email, you're going to get someone to respond, and with all the goofiness that's going on, I think people are just excited to reach for something like this. Helping kids is just one of those things I think we can all have fun with, and it was awesome to see the response from everybody.
Yeah, we're looking at some of the stuff that you got in right here. And I want to point out the Raiders. They sent you guys how many handwritten letters?
So they sent us a collection of, I believe it's 45 letters that they want us to hand out to students that is basically their way of encouraging kids to just keep going. They personalized the letters for our elementary, which was super cool. They normally don't help elementary schools outside of their certain area, but for whatever reason, we reached a little piece of their hearts, and so they sent stuff along, which was really fun to see.
And so how did the Trivia Night fundraiser go with all of these goodies to show off?
Well, so the Trivia Night went great. We ended up holding a little bit of it back because we figured we just had so much stuff that we wanted to try doing another version of this. So we are going to end up having a online auction, which is going to feature some more of the national stuff. We figured that at a local PTA fundraiser, maybe you don't have someone in Denver, but maybe you have an uncle or an aunt who lives out there or is traveling. And so we're hoping some of the more nationwide passes that we have will be able to be used maybe by a family traveling this summer. It gives them a little bit more time than just the couple of minutes that you get at a trivia fundraiser.
Absolutely. I want to talk to you about the broader picture here, because you know, this small school in Iowa, you reach out, you get responses from sports teams and museums and places in Australia and England and presidential libraries. What does it make you feel or think, or what goes through your guys' mind when you think about these places that have never met students from Eisenhower donating their time and their supplies?
I think we've all been extremely excited. We're hoping that one day maybe a couple of our students will end up in Las Vegas and we'll go to a Raiders game and remember that, hey, this team sent me a letter. Maybe they'll end up at Yosemite and realize that They love it because this happened. We are hoping that going forward, it makes our students realize that there is a bigger world out there. Yeah, we love being on Jersey Ridge, and Quad Cities is so much fun, but there is so much more out there, and we're hoping that maybe even just for a couple of months we get to connect a few groups that maybe we'll never talk again, or maybe one of these groups will every single year send us something at this time of year. We're excited to see where this can go.
I love it. Oh, it's such a feel-good story, such a power of human connection. Matthew, thank you so much for dropping by today. I really appreciate this.
Thanks for having us.
And if you guys want, that auction went live today. We have a link to it up on our website, WQAD.com, underneath the As Seen on TV tab.